Ninja did an oopsie. Alinity did an oopsie. Tekashi69 did a big oopsie. And Smash, oopsie. My name is Glory Boger. Oopsie doopsie. Let's bring on the news. Pew News, the most respected news source on YouTube. This just in. Everyone hates Ninja now. Why? Because he's basically PewDiePie 2015. Unfunny, screaming, loud, obnoxious, unself-aware, colored hair. No! Because Ninja gets people banned. That's right, everybody. If Ninja doesn't like you in Fortnite, he can get you banned. Like that. He's the Thanos of Fortnite. This all started because on Reddit, a post said that this poor player is about to get banned because he emoted. So let's review the clip.
Oh. Laser! Watch for the emote, watch for the emote, watch for the emote.
Guys, no, this guy's literally
Oh my god, dude.
Wow, dude, look how good he's at building.
Look at him, he's showing you. He's showing you the way, dude.
Wow, look how good he's at building.
Oh, there's the emote, there it is!
There it is, dude. The 4-player. Stream sniping. You gotta love proof, you know what I mean? You gotta always love when there's proof. You literally, what an idiot. How stupid can you be?
What an idiot. How stupid can you be to use the emote in a video game? That's an indisputable proof. Undeniable evidence. It doesn't get more straight up facts than that. And I run Pew News. I am the most factual news source on the planet. Now, as it turns out, he wasn't stream sniping. It was just a random guy, get this, just doing emotes. And he made a response.
I guess the moral lesson is you're not supposed to dance, all right? You can't dance. This right here, the emotes, it's not a thing that you're allowed to do in Fortnite when you kill someone and have 6 spectators. It's not allowed, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you.
You gotta always love when there's proof. You literally, what an idiot. How stupid can you be? I'm going out of my way to make sure this guy's banned. IC5, all right. IC5, if you leave this game right now, I will not report you. If you leave, if we witness you leave, I will not report you. But I will guarantee you're banned if you stay in this game. Maybe he's not sniping. Maybe he killed me alone in a solo squad, and then Ben said, do the emote, and then he emoted. Leave. If you guys want to unsub for that, get out of my stream. Leave, please. Go sub with someone else.
So after this happened, another video on the Fortnite subreddit came up with 44,000 upvotes saying this is not clickbait. Ninja got a player banned for having higher pin. Epic just banned the player only because Ninja reported him. This is proof that Epic bans anyone who Ninja reports and does not review the player. So after this, people were pretty outraged because you have someone basically abusing their, seemingly abusing their power on the platform or Twitch or Fortnite. You know, Ninja is the face of Fortnite in a way. And basically abusing that power and getting people banned. So a lot of people were very mad. Very mad. Hashtag ban Ninja. Hashtag stop Ninja. Hashtag we will resist. Hashtag not my #1 player in the game. Stop buying Ninja merch and headbands right freaking now. This ends now. We can no longer support this tyrant on the platform. Ningay. That's right. We will call him Ningay. No, to be fair, at this point, it's pretty understandable that people are upset. He's acting like an idiot. But as it turns out, Epic Games responded to this saying that the person that was banned for the ping was someone else that got banned but had changed their name. It's a bit confusing, but basically they look into every single report and they don't ban someone just because it's Ninja who says ban this person. They ban if they did something wrong, but at this time, it looked like Ninja did this, but he actually didn't, even though he did report. Anyway, I think the problem here is that Ninja said he guarantees, I'm going out of my way to get this guy banned, making it seem like he had that power when Epic Games come in and say, no, we don't treat him differently, or at least his reports differently, which is good, and they shouldn't, and they have really no reason to go against that. Ninja then made a response.
I have not gotten anyone banned that I said I was going to get banned for no reason at all. It's not funny, it's annoying, and I I call out stream snipers less than any other streamer. Literally. The one time I have a couple of drinks and get a little mad. Like, dude, it's a total joke, man. It's like now I'm the guy who calls it every time, and it's so funny to be like, oh, you probably stream sniping. Dude, the amount of 12-year-olds that are commenting on Twitter and Instagram about stream snipers blows my mind.
Oh, Ninja. Why? Why? Introducing Felix Apology Service. Need help to write your apology? Just contact Felix. He's got experience, expertise. Anyway, I think the hypocrisy here is that if anyone else but Ninja did this, no one would care. And I can kind of relate to that hypocrisy and to that frustration of getting a different treatment just because you're the person on top. But that's inevitably the situation. If someone else reported someone in the game saying, I'm gonna get you banned, no one would care. But he did say it in a way like he had that power. It's like a fiction of, I have this power that I can use because I'm Ninja. And then combine that with the fact that this fake story came out because it looked like he got someone banned when he actually didn't. That's why everyone jumped on Ninja and hating on him, even though he's practically doing what a lot of streamers does. It doesn't make it okay, but I think he could have just explained this calm and rationally instead of getting pissed off about it. And I think no one probably would have cared. And that's essentially the problem. No one cares. I don't even care. Why am I talking about it? Moving on. Alinity. Who would have thought Alinity would be back on Punis? I had no idea. If you guys remember Alinity, she copy-striked me. Can your chair do this?
Seriously? He just said that? I'm gonna copy strike this guy. Just for that word. Gonna copy strike him. Yo! Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video? Like right now?
This is very similar to Ninja, isn't it? Someone boasting about doing something bad, like they have that power. Like, yeah, I'm gonna copy strike him. Although, to be fair, I did get copy strike. So yeah. Then I called her out for basically just sexualizing her content for kids. And I got called out in return by Vice. That's right, Vice out of all places thought they had the moral high ground, saying that PewDiePie is teaching his audience that women are asking for it. Basically because, yeah, I called her out for sexualizing her content. And now, as it turns out, she's doing the same thing.
Okay, look at this. So you're supposed... I'm gonna do it this way. You're supposed...
Jesus Christ. All right, so later in this clip, this happens.
Oh shit.
What was that? I want to buy. Hey, Alinity. I hope you remember. You sold me a leopard bra many years ago. I had offered you very good money then, smiley winky face, and I wanted to ask if you'd like to... How could I accuse this poor woman? She then basically went on to admit that this happened. I don't even remember what the bra looked like. Remember when she felt offended for being a... I wonder who she's hooking up with from Twitch staff. She's broken so many rules on Twitch. If it was a guy, they would have been banned years ago. If it was a guy, he would have totally been banned by now. The way Twitch handles things right now, I mean, I don't think she deserves to get banned for this, to be fair. I'm just bringing up this issue in general. I feel like the way Twitch is running their website, something is about to... There's a bubble waiting to be broken. That's not the expression, but whatever. Next news! Tekashi69 faces 32 years to life in prison on racketeering and firearm charges. Tekashi, the rapper, famous for his songs like Got That Stiffy, and the rapper famous for underage sexual misconduct, the final boss of the SoundCloud rap game, potential host for Meme Review. That's right, Tekashi69 was supposed to host Meme Review, and now he goes to jail for 32 years possibly. Coincidence? I don't think so. Someone put Tekashi69 in jail to prevent him from hosting Meme Review, and I cannot pretend that I'm okay with this. All memes aside, Tekashi69 is facing a long time in prison, possibly because he was involved in a gang. I don't know exactly what he did. It hasn't really been confirmed, but the term racketeering is usually used in regards to mafia as a way to arrest the top guys, because the smaller ones or the small fries will never squeal, and they'll just get replaced constantly, and they never get the guy on top. So they have this racketeering. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Now, Tekashi offered 1.7 million from his bank account and his passport and his Skittle machine and his hair coloring shampoo. I just thought it was funny. Rappers are all about money. Barely has 2 million in his account. I'm not saying that's little, but in considering how much he flexes and all the rappers flex, it's like, really? That's all you have on your account? If you remember Tekashi, is it Tekashi or Tekashi? I don't know. He pleaded guilty on using a child in a sexual performance, and he also agreed during that to stop affiliating with known gang members. Now he faces a couple of charges, one for racketeering conspiracy, which could lead to 20 years in prison, one for using firearms, which could be life in prison, and violent crime in aid. And there's a couple of charges. The lawyer says that he's completely innocent of the charges being brought against him, and that he just portrays being a gangster to promote his music, and he's not actually. There is evidence of him filming a robbery at gunpoint in Times Square, and there is evidence of him being affiliated with this gang. I guess it just remains to see what the FBI has on him.
One thing I fear in life. No, two things. No, I'm not gonna. I fear God. And I fear the FBI. Only two things I'm scared of in life. God first, and the FBI. Remember when they was praying for me?
Yes, and that was...
I guess we will see Tekashi69's appearance on Meme Review in 32 years. I'll be waiting. Don't you worry. Or possibly from jail. That would be pretty epic. From what I understand is that he could face probably minimum 3 years from the charges that he has against him. Most likely if he's lucky. Or maybe they work out some sort of deal. But it looks like Tekashi will serve time in prison regardless. Passing the question on to you guys. What do you think? This is so sad. Last but not least, Smosh is gone. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just kidding. Defy Media is shutting down and will lay off employees. Welcome to Pew News, everyone, where we talk about the news a couple weeks ago. If you don't know, Defy Media is a company that owns Smosh. Everyone knows Smosh. It's Smosh. I didn't know about Defy Media until I heard about the Honest Trailers sexual abuse allegations that came out against Andy Senior, that they were owned by Defy Media as well. Ironically, Andy was one of the people that called me out on Twitter for being rotten, although these were allegations and we don't know if they're true or not. And also Andy apparently is suing Defy Media over his sexual harassment firing, saying that Defy did not do any investigation before firing him, saying that in the company they encouraged a culture of casual sex with fans, stating that high-level management staff and shareholders were engaged in sexual and otherwise personal relationships with fans, interns, and employees. Well, I guess employees is fine, but that is interesting. I wonder how that lawsuit is gonna end up. Defy Media now shut off, no warning, no sign. All the people that work on Smosh, all the people involved had no warning. It was just bye-bye, you're gone, which is always a great sign of a company really caring about their employees. Anthony Padilla, who is one of the founders of Smosh, a wonderful dude. They're both incredible people. Although Anthony left Defy Media and Smosh a year ago, I think, and he told me a couple things about it as well. And I remember it seemed, so when he left, it was like, yeah, I understand why he would leave. But now he came out finally and said what was wrong with Defy Media and what messed up Smosh, essentially. That was the biggest channel on YouTube.
I guess just to start back at the beginning, Ian and I sold Smosh in 2011 to what eventually became Defy Media. And we sold it for stock in the company, which was great. So I sold it for $0. Selling for stock means that it's completely valueless unless that company goes public, which it never did. I sold Smosh for $0.
Damn, I can't believe that. That's crazy. Anthony went on talking about some more details about what the company did that was really wrong and scummy.
They convinced us to start an Indiegogo campaign to raise money to start an iOS game that hadn't even been conceived. They just saw that some other YouTuber had started a Kickstarter to raise money, and they're like, ooh, you can do that too. Get some money from people. And there was no idea for that game. They were just like, put your face and reputation on the line, beg people for money for a game that has no concept whatsoever, and we'll just figure it out later. Let's just see how much we could raise.
I can't imagine all that stress that must have caused.
Why did they take that money in the first place? I don't know. They owe a ton of money to a whole bunch of people. You can Google it for yourself.
Defy did a lot of other shitty things. I forgot to mention. They tried to take my personal Twitter account. Oh yeah, I remember he told me about this. Crazy. This makes me reminded of how glad I am to have gone solo. As a YouTuber, maybe at least the way I make videos, you don't, I think this applies to most people. You don't need to work with a big company. It's a similar story to Anthony, you know? You get flown to LA and someone says like, oh, we can do this for you. This is really cool. We can really help you grow your thing. And you're like, oh, that seems like a great idea. And then eventually you ended up doing something that you didn't want at all. Luckily, I got out of it through my controversies, and I'm so much better off now. I enjoy everything so much more now, and I can really see that frustration. You see more and more often now YouTubers becoming independent. You have the people working at BuzzFeed doing their own stuff, and it's basically the same production. People doing the same thing. People being independent. How great. My biggest advice to anyone who thinks about selling their brand, don't! You're better off independent. You're gonna end up doing a bunch of stuff that you don't want to do, and money is really not everything. That was it for Pew News. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. What do you guys think? As always, passing the question on to you guys. But before that, you also have to buy my merch. That's right. To comment on this video, you have to buy the merch and comment, I bought all the merch. Haha, epic lol. We got the hat. I don't know if you noticed it, but I'm wearing a Pew News hat. It's very nice. It's very good. Designed by me. That's right. It sounds ridiculous to say that because it's just a logo, but I made the logo and I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, shut up. It's called Minimal. I'm very proud of it. I think it looks very cool. We all have a long sleeves and t-shirts as well, so check those out. I really like how they came out. I'm very proud of this collection. I can't believe I just called merch collection. I spent a lot of time making it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to support Pew News, that's a great way to do it. I appreciate it very much. It's available for a limited time and Black Friday sale as well. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.